On Friday, I was on the plane from LA to Sydney and I was looking for a film to watch on the plane, and there was nothing there that really appealed to me, but I wanted to just pass the time with some entertainment. So I saw the film That Sugar Film. It's a documentary that's about 90 minutes and it features an Australian actor called Damon. It's an Australian documentary and it's basically a film that promotes a paleo diet and demonizes sugar. It revolves around Damon doing a 60-day experiment where he adds 40 teaspoons of sugar to his diet and he keeps the rest of the diet pretty similar to what he was eating before. But I think he actually adds a bit more of the low-fat, sugary junk foods or cereals and low-fat yogurts and all of that. Hugh Jackman was in it for about 5 minutes and that made it a little bit more entertaining, but the rest of the film was mainly about Damon and some dietitians and his girlfriend who was pregnant. I get that soda and candy aren't the most healthy things to eat, but it was leaning towards even demonizing fruit juice and even saying that you could eat too much fruit from eating fruit juice. And for some people that might be true if fruit juice is what they're relying on only for their calories and not eating whole fruits or not even eating smoothies but just having the juice without the fiber, then that could be a problem. But what the film seemed to be saying was that carbs are bad and that we should be eating more good fats. And it labeled good fats as being from not only the plant foods like avocados and nuts and seeds, but also from chicken and eggs. And that was the part I didn't agree with. So it was full of misinformation. During the experiment, what I thought was hindering any weight loss results or health benefits was the fact that he was still eating chicken and yogurt and all these other high-fat foods. Like he was eating donuts even. And it's just counterproductive to include a lot of fat when you're increasing your carb intake. I think that if someone increases their intake of carbohydrates, it should be from the right sources. He claimed to feel more tired and burned out, and again, I think that's the fat content of his meals. When you combine the sugar with the fat, then things can go wrong. So I think the way that he should have done this 60-day experiment was to do it like the forks over knives style, where he just had plant-based foods like fruit and veggies and grains and beans and cutting out the animal foods. If you want good advice, then I would recommend looking at the books of Dr. Neil Barnard and Dr. John McDougall. Look at the YouTube channels of those who are thriving on a high-carb, high-sugar diet like Fully Raw Christina, Megan Elizabeth, Freely, Durian Rider. There's so many others. Annie Jaffrey, Bananiac. I would rate the film 1 star. 1 star is for keeping me watching for the whole 90 minutes and for an entertaining song at the end about sugar.
Now people will tell you that I rot your teeth, I make you fat and give your body abuse.